From the mountain tops to the prairies wide, we carved our dreams where the wild winds ride. With pick and shovel we staked our claim. Through fire and rain we bore no shame. The red dirt stained our boots and skin, but it built the place we all live in. Oh, red dirt nation, rise and stand from the treasures deep in the soil's hand. A family of brothers hand in hand. This is our home. This is our land. The river sang as we toiled away. Their whispers kept the fears at bay. Fields of gold from the seeds we sowed, a testament to the lives we owed. Though the wind may howl, the earth may quake, but roots run deep with every stake. The blood, the sweat, the laughter too. This red dirt binds me and you. Oh, red dirt nation, rise and stand from the treasures deep in the soil's hand. A family of brothers hand in hand. This is our home. This is our land.
There you go. How's it going, everybody?
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
YouTube.
Thanks for
Red
coming,
Dirt
everybody.
Nation. I'm 403 Prospector. This is Prospector 406, 406 Mining, and Carl Madley. Almost 500 subscribers. There you go. Look at him.
Real close.
Almost.
Go, go, go.
Almost there. Yeah, we are got a wicked live for everybody tonight. We've already got 26 people in the house. We've got Dustin, Danielle, Wes, and Paul from Gold Rush Whitewater, and their new YouTube, Risky Rewards, a gold adventure. We're gonna bring them up. If you guys want to ask questions, put them in chat. We've got moderators waiting for you guys to put them in there. So yeah, let's bring them up and welcome to Red Dirt Nation. How's it going?
How y'all doing, guys?
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good.
There they are.
You guys don't want to look at me.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Good to see you.
Yes, thank you very much.
Dustin, Danielle, Wes, and Paul, thanks for joining, guys. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
So
our
Gold
pleasure.
Rush Whitewater's done. You're on to new and brighter horizons. You got a new YouTube channel. How's that? You got your first episode came out on Friday. How's that working out so far?
They're only letting us put out 15-minute episodes right now. We have 30+ minutes episodes already ready to go, so we might start putting out sectional 15-minute episodes, but we're no longer with Discovery Channel. They let us go. That would be the third time they fired me.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was my third one. I guess the third time.
Ouch.
Third time's gone. It's gonna stick this time.
So you're saying like a toxic ex, they had trouble quitting you.
Yeah.
let's grind the axe.
Every time they let me go, they were mean about it. And this last time, they were like, "Okay, we're gonna let you go. Eat soft this time, just in case we come back again." I was like, "No."
Very fun.
Well, yeah, we're starting up a new YouTube channel, and we're hoping it goes somewhere. We just spent, I guess, 5 months really doing something different out there than we normally do, and we had quite a bit of success to it, and we had a great time doing it too.
It was definitely a game changer this season.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So we did everything
Yeah.
different because we were out of the restraints that we had before. We used to, well, basically we're being told what to do, and that's not the case anymore.
Yeah, not so much.
So speaking of which, how much did them telling you what to do genuinely affect your actual mining?
It slowed us down a
A
lot.
lot.
More than you'd ever think. Actually, the gold show that wanted us to be successful gold miner was the only thing holding us back from being successful gold miners.
That's true.
Wow.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
depressing. Oh my god.
Yeah.
They weren't doing it on purpose, but they had a job to do, and they did it well.
They made a good show.
But
Really
what it
good
did
show.
was basically if you had a 2-hour job to do, and they could make that into a 3-day job somehow. And I don't know how it happened over and over again. But if you were an impatient person, which I am,
No.
you turn into a lunatic over years of this stuff, man. Like imagine every time you needed to do something, like you had to be held up, let's say 300% longer than it would take normally. You
Yep.
start going crazy, man.
Oh yeah,
I do.
no, I'd go nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm
I'd like come unglued.
insane. Oh.
Yeah. I like to build stuff after work and, get things done and whatnot. And they come around and go, "No, Wes, you can't do that. You got to wait till we can film it. You can't work on this stuff after work." So, oh my God, there was a lot of stuff that they would slow us down on, but
Oh,
we did
jeez.
the best we could.
Wow.
Let's slow the
Oh, well, good on
process
you guys for
down.
doing what you could. Good grief.
Oh, can you
Oh,
redo that for me?
Yeah.
I missed what you built.
Yeah.
You got to redo it again.
But at least now,
Dude,
with
I will
YouTube,
say though, yeah, the
Yeah,
amount of times they ask you to
Yeah.
repeat stuff when you film for those people, it's insane.
yeah,
It happened occasionally. Yeah.
They were
American Gold Prospector. How's it going, man? He just popped in.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
So, American Gold Prospectors is Brian Wilder from Bering Sea Gold.
What's
Okay.
up, Brian?
How you doing, Brian?
Brian also said some of that same stuff. He would
Yeah.
do something and then he'd have to do it again and he'd have to do it again. And yeah, it was the 5 minutes turned into an hour.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I follow some of Brian's stuff, so I know what you got going on. It's crazy. Absolutely.
No, Cuervas is in here. Watch out. Here we go.
So Scrappy from Scrapyard Prospecting was asking what you guys do for the winter then.
we edit
Now we're
construction work.
Did you say shower?
That's production work, huh?
We did get a shower this year.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's first time, and so I've been doing this now 15, 16 years.
Yeah,
Something like that,
had-
'cause we've been up there for-
McKinley.
we've
We
been
never
up
had a
there for a
shower
long
at
time.
McKinley.
Mm-mm.
Too many to count.
3 years at Nugget, and we finally got a shower.
15 or 16 years I've been doing this with them, and we
think
got a
that
shower
was
finally.
mostly because of me.
Well, a couple of years ago, one of the Discovery producers came out and said, "You boys live in shanties. I thought you would live in better places than this." It's like, no.
Yeah. We got these little boxes that we live in, and he was joking because the homeless in LA have better boxes than we do.
No. You should have told them we can't get refrigerator boxes shuttled in.
That's our refrigerator box.
Rock Rod's is asking, is this the group formerly known as the Dakota Boys?
It is.
Yep.
They called us
Yeah.
that for a while,
Mhm.
even though none of us sound like that. So.
Yeah.
Well, that's just because Fred
No.
came from South Dakota at the particular time, even though he's a Texas boy too.
Yeah,
so
he's from Texas.
Yeah, none of you guys sound like you're from the Dakotas.
No.
No.
None of you.
No.
Yeah, Paul and I are from South Texas. Well, we were all from the same place that Fred was from Corpus down there. So, I mean, that's how we hit it off so well with Fred and everything. We're all kind of family, just not even knowing it.
Yep. The biggest dug we ever found was, I think it's 5.8, Troy.
Something like that, yeah.
It was almost 6, not quite.
Yep.
Wow.
Is that the one that Carlos pulled up
Yeah.
on
Yes.
that went up? Yeah.
Back in the water.
Kind of it almost lost it back in the water again.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It kind of looks like a dog turd, though.
It does.
Very
dog turd.
beautiful dog.
It is. It's beautiful.
Very expensive dog turd.
Do you still have it?
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
Awesome. Obviously,
But you got to remember when you're in the you know, a hot water suit or a quote hot water suit, you know, you're always getting a shower, right?
That's a good point.
Yeah, there's two type of people that pee in their wetsuits. People that piss in their wetsuits and people that say they don't.
Yeah. It's all warm and fuzzy.
Yeah.
Speaking about your operation, how has your diving and dredging setup evolved since your first season?
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
So we started off with a little bitty 4-inch.
Yeah.
Thought that was just the best thing ever
Yeah, we thought it was great.
until the flood took it. Once the flood took it, we got upgraded to a 5-inch. That was even better. We were in hog heaven then.
Couldn't imagine it getting any better until we got to a 6-inch.
Yeah.
Then we started upping everything, and we ended up with a Supermax. And that Supermax, man,
That has been a workhorse.
you do not want to get your hand close to that sucker
God, no.
turned all the way up, especially in shallow water. My goodness, it'll rip you on.
If it didn't have those shut-off valves on those things.
What size is that one? Is that a 6 or an 8?
It's
a 6. We
Yeah.
weren't allowed to go 8 because
Oh,
of
6.
permit.
Oh,
But
Yeah.
the power that it put out, man.
oh, the pump.
Yeah, well, with Twin 9s, I think it had the HP 500 pumps on it, so it sent a lot of water through there.
Yeah.
It had a lot of suction.
I had my
Nice.
fingers in a few times.
Oh yeah.
So, how about that double dredge, Wes, that you made last season?
Oh
The
my
Deuce
god.
Sluice.
Water.
Deuce sluice. Yeah.
Oh, somebody hung them heads.
Can you build a double sluice that we can put in there? It's like, yeah, I'm sure I can if I can scrounge enough pieces to make it work. And it was big old heavy dredge, but it actually worked pretty well. I mean, we got a lot of stuff done with it.
I know we've double dredged before with 2 dredges, but that particular spot was so tight that there's no way we could have got both dredges
No.
in. So we had to kind of try to combine them. But
Yeah.
I mean, it worked. It worked really well.
It was something trying to tend that thing all the time, keeping all 4 engines going, making them all run right, keeping all the heaters going right.
But
It was
at least that was easier to tend that versus having a dredge
It
on this
was.
side and one on this side, and you're running back and forth between the two.
I wanted to blow it up half the time. I stopped carrying my gun to work because of that.
So you're saying that was your favorite dredge?
Well, after a while, ask him about me letting him run out of air way back one of those years when we had 2 dredges going side by side when we were at Rainbow's End. James had issue with soap, so he wasn't there that one day. And I was trying to run both dredges with Dustin dredging on this dredge, Carlos on this dredge. And unfortunately, they both had problems. Dustin's going, I don't have any air. Well, your engine's running, but I didn't know the belt broke off of the engine. So
No,
lost
jeez.
Dustin, and then Carlos had heating problems. It's like, oh my God, what a nightmare that day.
That would have been
It was
Belts and heat.
what was that?
Prima donna divers. Oh my God. They want air and heat. Jeez.
They don't like that 36-degree water. That's why I won't dive. I'm not getting in that cold stuff. No way.
Now the diver has the best spot because usually it's raining, it's cold. So if you're diving, you've got the hot water. You're down there. It's peaceful. It's just for me, it was the best place to be. Was being in the hot water suit.
Well, you know, you're under the
All
water.
right.
You got to deal
What's
with anything
better?
about finding the gold.
Hot water or air?
Definitely air.
Air.
Yeah, I would say air.
Off.
There's been a lot of times where the heat will turn off on us or be messed up, and you just try to find out how far you can go. And
Yeah.
I've definitely we were up in McKinley, and I've spent over 4.5 hours full body shaking because I couldn't leave.
Oh.
Shaking. I was like, if we put a heater up, and it just wasn't enough to get your core temperature back to heat. And
Well, when we first got going, we just had wetsuits with a water hose run down the back with just a camp.
Down your neck hole.
Yeah. So as soon as the wind would blow the heater out, if nobody was up there tending the heater, both divers would pop up like seals.
Yeah.
Looking around, it's like, why am I cold?
And it's worse than just cold because it's pumping cold water into your
I
suit.
mean,
It's not
easily,
even
yeah.
just like, it's not even
Jeez.
wearing it's better to just have it out at that
Yeah.
point.
Oh,
You just freeze to death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that might be a smidge of gold fever right there.
Yeah.
That
So
particular
Douglas Fish loves the name Risky Rewards. How did you all come up with the name?
It was mostly brainstorming. We had a big list of different names, and then we all just kind of liked that one.
I mean, everything we
wasn't-
do is very risky,
Yeah.
and we're always looking for the reward. So it just fit.
It's got a nice ring to it for sure.
Yeah. Just riding the airboat is risky. Oh my God. I fell off of it twice. Year before last, I guess. Well, I fell off once and I was thrown off once. So, but I managed to survive. So it was good. Just, a lot of people thought that first time that I ended up off of the boat, they didn't think that was real. It's like, let me tell you, that was real. I just was lucky that I got out of the water as fast as I did. And Paul stopped like a quarter of a mile down the river. And I could see him down there. So I did a video with my phone because a lot of people thought, oh, well, that was, y'all set that up and they were around you and this and that. It's like, there was nobody around.
there.
The film crew could not get on our airboats at all. If any one of those guys got on an airboat, they would get fired. So we were on our own when we were on the airboats. They would
Oh, wow.
helicopter to get back and forth to camp. And that was it. They were afraid of those airboats because it was dangerous. It really
That
was.
river, has nothing to play with.
Mm-mm.
There's been several people lose their lives on that river.
So
I
the
remember
question we have up right now for the teaser,
Water.
what's the difference is we use mechanical advantage this year.
If you watch the season teaser, you can get a little bit of a sneak peek of it.
Yeah, the season teaser actually gives it up pretty quick. We stuck a little excavator in there, and yeah, it's there.
Awesome.
Doing different.
Little-
And
Little extra pull there, huh?
Oh my God.
it's so good.
It's a little bit.
A little quicker.
So up until last season, the Skyline has been our workhorse.
Yeah.
We didn't use the Skyline last
Yeah.
year.
Didn't use it. Yeah.
No,
Good.
You didn't use the Skyline last year.
We didn't have to.
This year, rather.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this
This
season.
summer,
yeah.
Last year. Yeah.
yeah. That excavator is so strong compared to the Skyline.
Oh my
It's
God.
unbelievable. And so much faster.
What-
I mean, the Skyline was great, but it was part of our learning experience. We've learned a lot over all these years, and we keep trying to advance every year. And eventually, one of these days, we're going to learn how to do this.
Our first
Yeah.
Skyline.
Learning
Chainsaw.
curve's a bitch.
Yeah.
So that's one of my questions. What innovations or adjustments have you made the biggest difference in efficiency or safety in your
I would say
mining?
our Skyline, because
Yeah.
the way we started off was with the chainsaw winch and
Yeah.
that old truck hood
Yeah.
pulling
Mhm.
rocks.
Yeah.
We
We
escalated
moved
since
tons and tons of rock with that
then.
truck
We
hood.
did.
I don't care what anybody says. We had the perfect truck hood for
Yeah,
it. It was I don't know what year truck it
It was
was,
like a
Oh,
1930 something
some.
truck hood.
and it was a pointed hood. And we tied that thing up and we beat it to death and we loaded it with, tons and tons and tons of rock.
Huge boulders. We were able to roll boulders in it underwater, which
Yeah.
made it really nice.
Yeah. We
Wow.
chainsaw winch. Then we tried to use the hoist. Oh man.
Oh, that was a disaster.
Our anchors on our Skyline were awful. I mean, really bad. That's my fault. I own all that. That was all my rigging, and it just blew. I broke everything.
We got better and better, but that last Skyline definitely.
Well, if you
yeah,
ain't breaking something, you're not trying.
That's-
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
true.
Yep.
Yep.
We put stuff to
I
the
was gonna
test.
say
Right?
that underwater impact drill in your blasters
Yeah.
really make a difference as well. What are you guys thoughts on it?
We
Oh,
would not
man.
have done this claim that we have now in Nugget Creek. The boulders are so big, even with a machine, wouldn't matter. Even with a machine, you wouldn't go up there if you couldn't crack a rock.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
when we fell into that situation and found out about these things, there's a friend of mine, his name is Rich, And he turned me on to these things and found out they were recreational of all things. And this started working really well. So once we got our first set, it was on, and that's what led us to Nugget Creek, because the rocks are so big, there would be no other way to do it. You would be
Those
just
blasters are for recreational use.
what's that?
Those blasters are used for recreational use.
They
They
are.
are.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
You don't
My
have to
buddy
We
Kevin
have-
has one, and we blew up a.
we
giant
have
piece of quartz
somebody
on
in the claim who's got them.
Yeah. It's a 30
Oh,
minute.
that stuff flies real far when it's not underwater. Let me tell you.
Yeah, it does. It's still thin fly rock.
Isn't it only like $700 or $800 for the forehead?
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Why didn't you guys drill and then use grout? Is grout too slow? You know,
It's
that
way
expanding
slow.
grout too.
Yeah. For what we were trying to do, that would be way too slow.
The other problem with that is the temperature. When it's colder, that grout doesn't work
Oh,
very well for
probably
us.
doesn't want to expand like
This
it's supposed
one,
to.
at the beginning, there was some rocks that never did get popped.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it never
it's
cracked. And we tried it.
Okay.
Wow.
It's also
Never
moist.
worked with it, so I'll ask somebody who has.
Yeah. We tried them, and we found it was either the moisture content out there was too high, or it was too cold, or something happened to where it turned us off of it.
Okay.
Oh,
So Danielle did the permitting basically for all of this.
Yeah, we didn't have the permit for excavators in the past.
Oh, and you gotta
Surprising
love
that.
that permitting process. Not.
We all thought. We were told it was going to take years. It took a few months. So it wasn't
Yeah.
bad. We should have did it a long time
Yeah,
We could have
ago.
done
I'm
a long
finding
time
the
ago.
same thing with
No.
doing permits for certain things. It's not as hard as people make it out to do. You just got to find the right paperwork.
It was actually the
Yeah.
departments that were telling me it was going to take that long. And
So-
then it turns out.
Yeah. They scared us away from it,
Yeah,
and
they
then
sure did.
and then when we really looked into it,
No, I get it. Yeah.
Made all the difference.
I mean, they made it when I this whole time. They made it seem like gas
Wait,
equipment
you
was
just
this
had a
big
question
scary
from,
monster.
look who that is.
Oh,
you know what
Justin.
that is?
Justin.
He was there. Yep.
Oh, is he here that we got excavators done? That would be heartbreaking. He
Yeah.
is one strong fella. Holy cow. He did- I've been lifting weights my whole damn life, basically, and that guy could outlift me 3-1 easy. Just crazy amount of strength.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's
Man.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. Absolutely. Yeah.
Got no trails. How's it going?
What do you say is the hardest piece of equipment to keep running in that environment?
everything.
Yeah, I was
Everything.
gonna say.
Okay. All right.
Pick your poison.
We run everything into the ground.
Mhm.
Everything is not made what it's made for. Like our winches they're great winches for what they're for, but we were using them for something
Oh,
completely
yeah.
different what they were designed
It's
from.
like
You always use stuff that you go, oh yeah, we can get away with it, and you use it till it blows up.
we should be crash test dummies for anything out there that needs to be tested to its full extent, because we'll find the breaking point.
We
Yeah,
break
they'll
it.
break it before Wes and Paul can just fix it. So.
Carlos.
If you build it, we will break it.
Yeah, Carlos loved for me to build stuff because that was his test. He'd like to try to break everything that we had.
It's true.
So he was perfect. He was perfect for that. I mean, if he couldn't break it, it was gonna hold up. So he was a good test person for us.
Oh, you can hike.
So
with
Okay,
what,
well, I'll go off that.
You
What
can hike with heavy weight, so
What was the best product that you used, you abused, that you were so surprised with?
probably our winches.
Yeah, probably
I would say the winches.
We
The
went
winches.
we
And
went
the
through
blasters.
the winches and the blasters.
Yeah.
We went through a lot of winches before we found these guys, and
But we're using them way beyond what they're
Yeah.
supposed to be used
So-
for. Yeah.
in all
Well,
the
of
manuals,
course we do.
in all the manuals,
Yeah.
in all the manuals, it says It says use them for 15 minutes out of every hour, and we're like,
Yeah, right.
those things never stop running for
Yeah.
10, 12 hours a day.
The only time they would stop running is if the drone was in the air. The drone would interfere
Oh yeah,
with our
yeah.
winch. Yeah.
The signal on the drones.
We had
That's
problems
Oh,
with that.
okay.
I'd be kind of
Weird.
winch-
Oh, the
winch-
RF signal, yeah.
Yeah. What was that question? We missed it,
Man.
man. What was the question? It popped up. We missed it.
I think it's just a shout out.
Oh.
Oh, it was just
Yeah, it's-
Ed saying hey to everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, Ed.
How you doing, Ed?
Ed does a lot of
I think
interviews with
our,
people too in the
Our
community.
first Super Claw was a pretty good
Ed,
equipment until
That
we
worked.
lost it over the
Yeah.
big waterfall.
It,
I forgot to pick it up one time and it was gone.
our water tends to take things.
It does.
Yeah, that seems to be a common problem.
Hmm.
Well,
So what's the deepest you guys have ever dug then with before and after the excavator?
Well, I don't want to give anything
Ooh, I don't want to give
away.
that up. But when we were
okay,
diving,
well, like I said,
trifecta was 26-ish,
Something like that.
Somewhere around there.
26-ish feet. And the bad thing was we undercut the upstream, and we got a little crazy.
Well, the water's so murky, we couldn't tell what we were doing anyways.
And what happened
Yeah.
was the water cleared up, and everybody realized that there was like 12 feet of gigantic truck-sized boulders over the top of them. And
oh
most
my
people
god.
didn't get back in, and some people wanted to get back in, but I wouldn't let them because it was a death trap. It was a death trap.
People went beyond their limits doing it.
Oh yeah, we had some people that got rid of their fear, and you should never get rid of your fear.
Especially in that.
It takes too long to come back from that.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, a healthy appreciation is what I call it. Not fear; it's a healthy appreciation of your surroundings.
No, it's necessary for what we're doing, man.
Respect.
Yeah, you gotta be. I mean, whenever you do something dangerous, you gotta be healthily appreciative of everything that
People
can
don't
be.
talk about it, but some of the crazy stuff we do, it takes a little while to come off of it. Honestly, it really does. Like when we end the season, you're not
okay,
right
well,
a little bit.
I was gonna say, what's your ultimate hold my beer and watch this moment?
All right. This year, I can't tell you too much about it, but I can tell you there was moments this year to where people had been calling me crazy for a long time, but this year I came away from situations like maybe I am crazy. I think that was too much.
To do what we do, you gotta be crazy.
There was a few times this year to where there was a light bulb that went off, and I can't give you the full aspect of what happened, but I scared myself into a weird place, man.
That never happens. I can attest to that.
That never happened.
Michael,
All right,
We call them all calculated risks.
Yep.
I don't like large scale mining. Is your question here? I don't. I worked construction for the longest. We also did road construction, and it's rewarding in its own way, but it starts to feel like a moving office. And I'm just not an office guy. And
Till now.
Yeah, right. Editing. Yeah. Oh my God. It's the hardest thing I'm doing in my life right now is editing. So I'd rather be out hanging from the side cliff, drilling a hole upside down with a boulder over my head than sitting there editing. Yeah, but I'm not into big scale. We had the option to go that way, and I just am not interested. And
I mean, the cost of that compared to what we do, it's more rewarding what we do.
It is.
So you eliminate adventure the bigger you go. It's it. It's no longer an adventure. It's more of a job.
It's farming.
Yeah, we call it gold farming, and there's nothing wrong with it. And it's very rewarding. You can become a multimillionaire pretty quick if you do it right. It's great. I wish everybody luck that does it. It's just not for me.
We're more of the thrill
You guys-
seeker type.
Michael Halser is asking if you guys are looking to get picked up by a network again.
No, I'm tired of being told, man. I'm sick of it.
Been there, done that. Don't want to do it again.
16 years was enough. I think it's either 15 or 16. That's
Mhm.
it's enough.
We did this run right here for 8 years with Whitewater.
Whitewater 8 years.
And then all the other that we did in between, and then Gold Rush proper. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
It's
It has.
that's a chunk of my life that you know. I'd rather make my own choices and mistakes now. I can break shit on my own.
I've got a couple of questions for you about that airboat, I guess.
Get after it.
First of all, I watched you launch it off the trailer, and I've watched a lot of people launch boats, and that was picture perfect. So,
That was one of the best launches ever.
They don't usually go
Don't usually go that way.
So
We've almost
That was the
Yeah.
first attempt, though. The first and only attempt that time.
I see it gets it gets around on the snow really well, and obviously in the water it does well. And you skin the bottom of it. What did you skin it with, and how does that hold up to those rocky shores?
That poly is pretty strong. It's got a
It is a poly.
poly on the bottom, but
What's
even the rocks they'll still distort it, tear it up. We almost have to replace that poly every year from up there. That is the worst place you could ever take an airboat.
Yeah.
But that was our only means of getting up there.
Yeah.
See, that-
Yeah.
How big is the motor on it?
You've got his has got a big block, 7.3 liter.
Oh,
The one that
geez.
we have is 8.1.
Was it 302?
Yeah.
305.
305.
305. Yeah.
What? No, it's bigger than that.
Is
It's
it?
like a 454. It's a
Yeah,
8 point.
that's
Something.
503. That's
503.
503. Yeah.
That's-
It's an 8 point.
Yeah.
It's an old truck engine.
503 is what it
Real good on gas.
Oh yeah, it's about
is. About a
26 gallons per round trip.
Yeah.
And
It gets about a
18 miles.
gallon per mile, something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
One more. I don't know if you want to answer or not, but approximately how far was it from the trailer to your camp?
From the trailer.
The trailer.
Oh, when you went up to the claim there to your cabin, like
Oh,
how long of a ride? Because you're just kind of out.
up the
Oh,
river?
from where you
Yeah.
launched. Yeah.
Oh, that launch,
It's about a
12 miles.
that's
right?
13 miles.
something like that. So it's about a 35-minute boat ride.
Yeah. But here's the thing about it. From where we launch to where we get to camp is a 600-foot elevation climb. That's one thing that nobody even thinks about either, because what it does is it makes that river change every week. Every week we would go.
Oh,
up the
yeah.
river, it would be different, totally
You never
different.
take the same path.
Never.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Wow.
12 hours, it does a
It would
different
shift.
direction and it shifts. And the thing that you took that morning is that evening it's no longer even there. One of my never been, so I don't know what they put on TV. I don't watch the show, by the way. I got injured because I had to jump a tree and I landed on another tree and it just about broke my back, man. And
Oh,
I had just driven down that damn creek and a tree had fallen down it, and everything changes there so rapidly. You got to be on it.
And that's definitely a river you do not want to go down at night or it's dark.
Oh,
So we
no,
had to make
you'd
sure
never
all
do
of
that.
our boat rides was before it got dark. We got close a
We
couple
got
times,
pretty
but
close a few times.
we still made it.
Uh-huh.
Paul and I got stranded once.
Oh my God!
we
Yeah.
got stranded after the boats got.
After we dredged them out.
We dredged them out. The key got stuck on it. It shredded the starter right off. It just shredded the starter.
Well, we were trying to tow the other boat out, and of course it wouldn't. So we had to put it up on shore. And while we were putting it on shore, he shut his boat off.
And
And it went to start. It wouldn't start.
It was getting dark, and I was like, "Dude, we're cuddling
We're
tonight."
camping.
We's camping.
Start looking for gas.
Were you guys just-
make a fire.
We're gonna make a fire.
were you on the bank
Hell
or were
yeah.
you out stuck on one of the bars?
Yeah.
Would you guys consider shipwreck gold?
Warmer water to
Would you
die.
guys
It
consider
would be
shipwreck
I would-
gold?
I would do that.
I think that would be an easier run for
Yeah,
us.
I would definitely do that. Yeah.
That would be.
Nicer weather.
that would be-
It would.
really good.
Florida water is nice and warm.
We think about it every now and again to go do some of the treasure hunting stuff. We have the skills for it. We just haven't gone that direction. It's
Of course,
just,
risk reward.
There's
We're
a
not
winter prospect for you guys. You
yeah.
gonna do that in the winter?
We've had offers. We just haven't taken up, mostly because it's over off the continent of Africa.
Oh.
But we haven't done that.
Yeah, that's
No.
What's your guys' biggest gold haul you've ever pulled out of the river?
In a day, or what are we talking about?
Let's say a week.
A week?
See what we did year before last at Nugget. I think we got
With that 6 ounce.
with that
one.
6 ounce, we got 20 something 20-something months. I don't remember
Couple
exactly.
few weeks.
That was probably one of our better seasons. Now, back when we had the 2 crews, when Fred had his crew, I mean, total that came out pretty good. But as one crew, I would say the year before last, when,
Yeah, I
when
would
we
say
got that
so,
6-ounce nugget,
Or maybe
was
just
one of our
stay
better
tuned.
seasons.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
The truth is, like, I love finding gold, but like, we're gonna keep going for it, and we will hit a jackpot.
It's definitely there.
And I don't know. I guess I don't focus on it as much as I should, probably.
All right. Do you guys have a rivalry between you? Like who can find the biggest nugget?
We used to.
I wasn't part of
It was Carlos and I.
it. Oh, okay.
And every time we didn't want it to go up the nozzle, so we'd find it and bring it up and go, sucker.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, what we used to do,
you dredge and then pick it up. Okay.
Yeah. Now we used to see who could get the biggest boulder in the basket.
That
That
was-
was definitely a game right there.
Oh yeah.
We
Okay,
also,
biggest boulders is, you
I'd
know,
like to play that game.
boulders don't pay the rent.
no, we know. Well, they did for us for a while.
Yeah,
So that's
we're
not
the
exactly
ultimate rock
true.
movers.
Yep.
All right. Great Prospecting asks you guys, what would be your bucket list gold location?
Somewhere warm.
I would still like to go to Australia.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd say
I'm
so.
going to say that as well.
So
Yes.
Yep.
Really?
a lot of
That's mine.
That's a pretty
Yeah.
common answer.
None of the flatland stuff in the middle. I was thinking more of the Australian stuff with some of the cliffs in it and some of the terrifying stuff that nobody wants to go to.
That would be fun.
That would be
Water,
more fun than the
water.
open land stuff. Yeah.
That'd be right up our alley.
Mhm.
Sounds like
Us
it.
Americans are just
And you'll-
very explosives and, you know, figure it out.
Adam Marsh says, when is the last time someone else has owned the claim and mined it? And during the various floods that happen, is there any sort of new gold that gets deposited into the creek?
I don't think that creek has a lot of flood gold. It's on the bottom, and it's sealed off. And the fella that had it before me, yeah, he claimed to be a miner. I don't know if he did a lot of mining. He tried to sub it out to people, and they did some, but it's so dangerous in there. People didn't want to go up in there very far.
There was one gentleman
Wow.
who got himself trapped and almost didn't get out.
Yeah, there was a fella that was in a scuba tank that got pinned, and once he got unpinned, he left all his gear sitting right there and never went back.
And that's a creek you don't want to go mining by yourself at all. 'Cause
Mhm.
that guy almost lost his life because of that.
And people
No.
say, why don't you go up there during the winter? And there's a lot of stories about people trying to go up there when the water's down and it's not flooding and just absolutely getting in trouble. Just you can get in trouble very fast there. So we don't do it, and there's a reason for that. But yeah,
Too many avalanches in that
Mhm.
creek.
there's been a
It's 6
few
feet.
single people going up there, and there's one small team that went up, and they didn't last very long. James would say that the curse on it, and everybody hates each other once they get there.
That's he called it the Nugget Creek curse.
The Nugget Creek curse is what James kept calling it.
Nugget Creek curse.
Yeah, I think we worked through all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
We're past all that.
I'll go first.
Getting past that.
we never we thought gold was high when it was at $1,200 an ounce.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we thought that was like insane.
That's
And
true.
now it's getting closer to over 4, and it's
Working
blowing our
towards
minds.
5, yeah.
So
Pretty awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I was a kid, it was $800 an ounce. So
when it hit 1,200, I was like, "Woo! Look at that crazy!
Yeah.
This little
So-
thing."
Has
How do
your
you stay-
cost of doing business
Stay
increased
working through
much?
the tough seasons and when there's no gold?
What's
coming
that?
in?
Wait, that's the first
We
one.
missed.
How do you
Jay.
stay motivated through tough seasons or when the gold just isn't there?
Oh, see, there's something wrong with us, and we
We don't know
somebody
when to stop.
screwed up.
don't know how to stop things. Like in our heads, if we keep going, eventually it has to work out, and that's what it is. It's
Playing the game of
A
odds,
little
yeah.
bit of mental
Persistence.
Well,
Persistence. Yeah, that's it.
So it's nothing you can actually think about. It just happens that you're either this way or you're not, as far as I'm concerned. People call me stubborn, and I don't know that that's the case. I think I was just born to not quit things. That's all.
Yeah, that leads to my next question.
Hey,
What
Joe.
drives you more, the gold itself, the adventure, or the challenge?
Oh man, that's a good
Ooh.
one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Isn't
It's
it
gotta
just
be
a
all of them.
combination?
I mean, the adventure and the challenge is definitely up there, and the
Mhm.
gold's a byproduct of it.
Yeah.
But the adventure, I would say the adventure.
Yep. Something we'll never ever forget.
Nope.
Ever. You know, gold will come and go, but the adventure we're never gonna forget that.
I also like the challenge of it too.
Well,
It-
yeah, that's
it,
true.
It blows. It's like we're only limited by our own creativity. That's what it's come down
Right.
to. And saying that you can't do something is like a laughable thing now. Wes has a saying about impossible. It's impossible takes a little bit longer.
Yeah.
So when people talk about how impossible and how we pride ourselves in being able to figure things out. We may not do it the right way, the best way, or even get it done, but man, we're gonna
We try.
try. We're gonna keep going until it gets there. Just how it is.
It's I'm gonna do it, and we'll deal with it as we go. You know.
Yeah.
It's also just being out in nature and out in the middle of nowhere and
Mhm.
getting back to the grassroots of things. It's
Yep.
that too. I mean, escaping the real world.
That's it. It's
Exactly.
escaping the real world.
Do you guys still believe
So-
gold mining today is still about the same spirit of discovery that drove the early prospectors, like the old timers?
Yeah, we have it.
Yeah.
I feel like we are that.
Mhm.
People spent their entire lives up in the mountains until they came down, and then they'd spend all their gold as fast as they could, and they go right back up and
Yep.
keep going. And it just, we have whatever that is.
Mhm.
I don't know what to call it.
Fever, gold blooded. Yeah.
Well, you got to remember the old guys did got $12 an ounce for their gold. So look at the prosperous we have now. You know.
Yeah.
What was that $12 worth back then?
Yeah, you probably get a couple meals off that 12.
Yeah.
Oh, Justin's asking about us playing disc golf.
Yeah. So I got an ace practicing one time, but that's it. Not ever in a tournament, and
No.
only once in all these years we've been playing disc golf. So yeah,
Keep
no, I'm not
trying,
that
but
good.
Same thing. Haven't got an ace either.
Keep trying. They come.
Fun exercise.
So we got, speaking of like one of your former castmates in here, did you guys go about picking your castmates? Do you have any new cast members and anybody besides you guys returning for your new adventure? For those of us who haven't seen your new video.
This is us.
Yep.
This is our crew. I mean, it would have been great to have Carlos and James back, but I think they needed paychecks just like the rest of everyone in the world. This is very risky, and especially for somebody like Carlos with a family. You don't go running off and doing this nonsense that we're doing with a family and a kid at home. You know.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
Yep, absolutely.
Can feel
Thanks,
that.
R, for watching all the episodes, man.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it's just the four of us, and
We had some friends visit. They might show up in an episode or two. We'll see.
people came out and helped because
We weren't limited.
we're not bound by anything.
Nope.
Before we couldn't have visitors or anything,
Yeah.
and now anybody that we want to come out can come out. You guys want to come check?
Yeah,
Check it out,
come
man.
check it
Oh,
out.
dude, are you
Yeah.
kidding? It'd be awesome.
Airboat ride.
Pick you up in the
I'm
airboat.
doing my little
Check
text
out,
too.
show you. You can tell us. You can tell us where the gold is because we don't know.
Yeah.
Because we're the only people in the world that doesn't know where gold is.
It's right there.
Exactly.
Yep. Absolutely. Yep.
We're out there hunting for it every,
It's always the last place to look.
right?
Yeah.
But yeah, we're the only people in the world that don't know where gold is. Everybody's a genius when it comes to finding gold, except for us.
Yeah.
Keep trying though.
No, that's not true. I just don't know if you guys have gotten to get deep enough yet.
True.
Go deep.
That's what I'm waiting to see with this excavator, if you guys get deep enough. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Dustin, how would you describe your leadership style out in the field?
What's that? Say it again.
What was that again?
How do you describe your
How would you describe your leadership style out in the field?
It's changed over time. I tried everything.
It's been tested. It's been tested recently with me.
Friend, family, and ogre, huh?
Yeah, yeah. No, I used to just not want to be in charge at all, and I still don't want to be in charge. If everybody would just go and work, no one would have to be in charge. But I guess somebody has to make stupid decisions. So I guess that
has
has
to be a
to be
ringleader.
See, that's the good thing. We're all the rest of it here. If you're making stupid decisions, there's got to be somebody else here to keep things going straight. So
Somebody's got to run the circus.
No, we're family. We've been together for so long. We're essentially family, and we just work extremely well together. So it works for us.
We do well.
Yeah.
John, we do not have a TV show. We're going on YouTube now. We're going to see how that works.
So we don't
Risk
have
and
a
rewards, man.
gold
Check out
miners
Risk and Rewards.
union, and you guys can't just stand in front of him with a sign saying on strike.
Right.
He'd probably laugh at you and tell you to go back to work.
Yeah.
I've had a few people do the whole strike thing, and I'm like, ooh, you really don't want to do that.
Big
no
dirt.
fun.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So speaking of downtime with strikes and all, when you guys aren't going to be working now, I mean, I know you're going to do a lot of editing, you said, with your new videos, but on your downtime, do you have any other minerals or anything that you guys like to go look for while you're, not mining for gold and risking your lives for all this crazy adventure?
These guys go for
Arrowheads.
These guys do arrowheads.
Arrowheads, quartz crystals, you name it.
I would like to go dig for diamonds. That would be good. Some
Yeah.
opals would be fun.
Diamonds. Whew. That would be cool.
Yeah.
That would.
Yeah, and right there in Arkansas, Crater of Diamonds.
Oh.
We want to take one of our trombos that we built, our reverse helix trombone that Paul and I designed and built a long time ago. It works extremely well on gold. It'll pick up garnets. It picks up all kinds of stuff. We want to take it there and try it and see if we can retrieve diamonds with it. I think it will.
It should.
But
I'd love to take my little home built trommel there with my silicone mats and see if I could pick up some diamonds.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, are those guys going to let you bring in
Couple
an
guys after my own
excavator?
I don't know.
I know, right?
That hold my
They run
beer,
it-
watch this thing.
These are some of the things that Paul's been doing. He does like woodwork,
Laser work,
That's
laser etching.
our, logo.
Oh wow!
Doesn't show it all that
Cool.
well, but
Yeah.
Got a flashlight shine on it.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Where's your phone?
Pretty cool.
Phone light.
I mean,
Yeah.
see that.
So that's like me. I'm carpentry, woodworking, and prospecting, whether it's minerals or gold. So yeah, I'm right there with you, man. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Absolutely.
It's hard to see from my
Rock
home
nuts.
How many of
watchers.
those wooden things do you guys have with your logo on?
Paul's been making tons of stuff.
I've just been making a bunch of little tokens, stuff like that. They're fun to leave places, so it brings people to our channel.
Well,
It's like leaving little gold coins
It's
places.
got a QR code.
A QR
on the
code,
back that takes you right to our.
Oh, neat.
Oh, cool.
And you just made those out of wood then, and laser engraved them.
Well, Wes and I had the cabinet door shop for so many years, and we've got so much scrap wood left that it's perfect.
Got thousands of board feet of
I got plenty of wood
feet
for
of
a
wood
while.
around there to build all kinds of stuff out of. So
Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
yeah.
Oh, you're not telling me. I work at a sawmill now.
Oh yeah.
I'm a millwright, so yeah. How much would you want?
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's the other thing. We're kind of like wood. I've got some wood that I've had since I've got a piece of rosewood that I've had since the 70s. I've got other wood that I'm kind of a wood collector as well, exotic woods and some crazy stuff like that. So yeah, if it's something natural in nature, it's just we're attracted to it. Wood, rocks. I mean,
I got piles and piles of rocks in the house.
We've got slab saws, we've got corners. My in-laws did all that.
We've got a lot of rocks now from Nugget Creek.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Yeah, me and
Not
Nick
a
are
thing.
rock hounds too.
I collect tools.
You can't see it. All these shelves behind me are filled with rocks.
I'm the
rough
other
rocks,
guy on the
polished rocks.
spectrum. I don't care about anything. All those, rocks and, garnets and anything else, that's byproduct. I just want the
calls
gold,
it
like you
leaperite.
guys.
He
Gold
leaves it
size
right.
line.
He leaves it right
I'll
there.
never turn it down.
That whole shelf behind me is covered in buckets of rocks. In the yard and the garage.
That's how we are. Yeah.
Yeah, my whole porch has got quartz crystals all spread across it.
The
I've got
desk.
quartz crystals in my bedroom. I've got every kind of rock you can think of spread around my whole house. So,
Yep, same.
yeah, energy in all those rocks. I love them.
All right, we're
Yeah,
gonna
hundreds
have a quick little minute and a half commercial break so everyone can refill their drinks or do what they gotta do.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back with Dustin,
Restroom time.
Paul, and Wes.
Damn it.
See you in a minute.
Oh, Red Dirt Nation, rise and stand from the treasures deep in the soil's hand. A family of brothers, hand in hand. This is our home. This is our land. The river sang as we toiled away. Their whispers kept the fears at bay. Fields of gold from the seeds we sowed, a testament to the lives we owe. Though the wind may howl, the earth may quake, but roots run deep with every stake. The blood, the sweat, the laughter too. This red dirt binds me and you. Oh, Red Dirt Nation, rising stand from the treasures deep in the soil's hand.
I knew he kind of recognized me. Same thing on my way out. He asked me,
So we're back.
Down in gold rolls? Yeah. So I gave him one of them tokens. Nice.
Do you guys know?
Quick little break. Another question I had for you guys is looking back for all you guys, what moment are that you're most proud of in Gold Rush Whitewater or Gold Rush, whatever? Which one stands out for you the most?
Just diving in general.
Diving in general, yeah.
Memorable moment.
Most memorable.
That's a tough one because there's so many good moments.
Yeah.
But yeah, most memorable. I don't know. Probably watching Carlos go across the cable the first time.
Oh, that was funny. Or watching James.
Or James.
Honestly, my most memorable one was when we were moving the dredge at Rockfall Ravine. The dredge fell in the water, and James couldn't hold it. Couldn't hold it. I was able to hold it, and Dustin got out instead of going over the waterfall. I'll never forget that. That was pretty crazy time.
I thought I broke all my ribs.
I just walked away and
And how about you, Dustin?
There was a dive that I did, and I went head down into this perfect slot. and it curved all the way around, and I'd run out of time, and I'd been down for way too long. And I got so excited that I don't know if I think the regulator, there was something going on with the air in my system, but I wouldn't stop. And I came out, and I remember like hallucinating. I turned blue.
Oh, got a little carbon dioxide in there.
Oh, what happened? Yeah, I don't know. There was something wrong, and it took me forever to come back to it. But that dive, I was so hopeful, and when there was nothing there, it broke me. But for that 4 hours, 6 hours, I was diving that straight down hole. I just knew that we were going to be retired after that dig, even though it didn't happen. That whole 4 to 6 hours was pretty amazing. I was so excited. I don't think I've ever been so excited to dig in my life.
There should have been a lot of gold. We figured out that we only got 100 years of gold out of that area right there because those old timers were so good with what they did back in the day.
It's true.
And they would work in the winter, and they got places that we would never imagine that they would have got back in the day because of the stuff that we'd find in the bottom. It's like,
Well,
it was just heartbreaking, you know.
They had those big old monitors. They just watched everything down to the big waterfall, so they completely stripped McKinley.
We did not give them enough credit.
No, we didn't.
Oh, they were something else.
And they were
Incredible.
tougher and better at this than we ever will be. So,
Mhm.
You guys
Yeah,
find a lot of
bringing me to
hydraulic
the-
mining up there where you guys are at?
let's say that again.
What was that again?
You guys find that there's a lot of hydraulic mining up there?
There had been at
Not
one
not
time.
the one we're in now. Nobody's been where we're at now.
Mm-mm.
But McKinley,
Awesome.
turns out that they told us that they hit all the hot spots and they skipped over some of the harder to get to stuff. That was all of the history stuff. They were wrong. They were absolutely wrong, and those guys were really good at what they did.
Yeah.
So there was remnants of there was old 36-inch riveted pipe. It got necked down all the way, I think, to where they went down to 4-inch.
Mm-hmm.
And we did find one of the big old monitor nozzles.
Yeah.
So there was remnants left around of what they
So
did.
we
In the-
knew that they
in the
did.
old pictures they showed all that stuff too.
I carried one of those monitor nozzles for over a mile, and they're not light.
No, God, I think she.
They're not.
Yeah, I was going to ask you what the strangest thing you found at the bottom was then, if all that was going on.
In the bottom of the best dig we found a pulley,
Yeah.
a shiv.
Oh, wait, that was on TV, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
found
pretty
what?
sure that was on
I'm
TV,
sorry,
yeah.
I didn't hear.
It was a pulley.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Oh,
We put a shaft down there too. A shaft, old crusty shaft. Yeah.
It was a perfectly. It was almost as if you did it was like a well drill. It was a perfect well drill, straight down. What was it, like 13, 14 feet?
Yeah, or a little bit more. Yeah.
At the end of a small waterfall, I could not believe that there was nothing in there. And then we found this damn pulley.
Yeah.
Holy cow! They cleaned this thing.
Gotta go.
That was something.
You know, they can do some damage up there.
We could tell you a whole bunch of places there's no gold.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Ton of
prospecting, right? You find where there's not gold and you find where there is.
Yeah.
So
You
you,
just did some expensive prospecting.
Right.
yeah. So have you ever guys thought about even, with dredging and finding the quartz veins and that kind of stuff? Ever thought of going hard rock mining?
I have no want for it.
No.
Nah. No, we never really have thought about that much. We never even talked about hard rock mining that much.
If we found it on the side of a creek, we would follow it.
Yeah.
And we have the right to do that. We have the ability to do that, but that's not something I want to do.
Mhm.
Up in Alaska,
There.
where we're at, there's a whole bunch of underground mines, and it's just not something I want to do.
But right there, like even
Yeah,
with
I know.
nuts,
Hard rock sucks.
it's rotten.
So with your new YouTube, Risky Rewards, how often are you guys putting out episodes?
Or don't quote us on it, but
Yeah.
we're trying to do at least once a week right now. And
Yeah.
It's harder than we thought, though.
we have so much footage from this season, so we should be able to keep up with that. But and hopefully we'll get faster at it, and we'll put out as much as we can as soon as we make it.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
can you guys put, or somebody put their YouTube channel in chat for everybody can,
It's already
you know,
put it up.
Yeah, it's in there. Yeah.
Yep.
We don't. I didn't even know what that means. So
In the
We're sharing a
post
link
your-
to
a
your
link to
we're
your
channel.
guys'
putting your
YouTube
YouTube
channel in
channel
chat.
out with us for
Okay.
everybody can subscribe.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Cool.
Yep. Absolutely.
You've
If you
gained
could give
several
one piece of
subscribers.
advice to someone chasing their own version of gold, what would it be?
Say that again.
If you could give one piece of advice for people chasing or looking for gold, what would it be?
Don't ever quit. Just keep looking.
Quit.
Yeah. Eventually, you're going to find it. When you find that first piece, we found our first piece of gold in Texas. Paul and I did, and that was enough to keep us going. And here we are today. So it just takes finding that one piece of gold. Just don't stop. You know, be persistent.
Thanks, Brian.
Yeah.
Thanks,
No.
Brian.
I honestly, up in Alaska,
I was told there's no gold in Texas.
And they grab a dredge. They make a homemade dredge that they found on Facebook or something like that. And they go out to these beaches and they'll get like maybe a gram a day. And then you see them a couple years later and they've got a 20-ounce bar. And you're going, wait, at 3 to 5 grams a day, you did this? And they just stayed on it. And so there's like they just do it, man. They
So
just
you're
keep going.
saying that like they're in quote Nome, there's gold down in Texas Beach.
Well, it's in the Llano River, which runs through the hill country. There's a few creeks up through here and stuff like that that actually have gold in it. So Llano River, you can actually go dredge and, like I said, find a couple grams, and if you hit the right spot, maybe an ounce. So
Oh wow. Okay. That's cool.
God,
Thank
I
you
wish
for
I
that
could dredge.
information.
I go right
You
back
know,
to my old hole and I dredge the heck out of it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it flour gold or bigger pieces? Or?
It's mostly
Flour gold.
Mm-hmm.
We have
Flower gold's the new gold rush.
Yep. Hey, it all pays the same. Absolutely. So
Yeah,
Pound
you're
of
not really
gold,
allowed to
pound of
dredge here in
feathers,
Western Montana.
same
It makes
thing.
it really hard to
Yep.
hit the creeks.
Yep. I just found out that there's gold in northern Florida as well. We was talking to some
Oh,
people.
there you go, Scrappy.
Well, it makes
About
sense.
dredging
Georgia,
in
there's
Georgia.
gold in Georgia.
Yeah.
Yep. There's gold all over the place over there too as well. There's gold everywhere.
Definitely gold in the Carolinas.
Mm-hmm.
No gold in Montana. We've looked. Trust me.
Yeah, don't come here. Unless you want to just come visit.
Nothing in BC. either.
Montana's
Leave
full
it
of go
alone.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought it was full of public landowners.
I will be here soon, unfortunately.
Nerdy Prospector. That's a new one.
That is
What
new.
first
Hello.
inspired you guys to start gold mining in Alaska's backcountry?
Sorry, we talked over you.
That's okay. What inspired you guys to start gold mining in Alaska's backcountry?
This was Fred Hurt's
Yep.
fault.
Yep.
100% Fred Hurt. My father, he went up there, so I convinced him to leave Louisiana, which is where we're from. And he left. I was already gone, and he sold his company and moved up to North Dakota. And his stepson, son-in-law, wanted to go gold mining, so they ended up right there where the glory hole now is or was, and they mined there for a season or two, and they took one season off and went to Arizona and got skunked there for whatever reason. It had already been picked over. Went back and showed up, and there was a TV crew there, and he's such a weird fellow, and he just shoved his way onto the show, like just literally just walked up and was like, "I'm here," and I'm on your show now.
Oh, wow.
And they loved him because he was just, well,
He was Fred Hurt.
he was Fred Hurt.
He was Fred
And,
Hurts. Yeah.
They asked him to come on to the show the next season, and he knew I was the only one that could work with him. Even though we didn't get along, I was still the only one that could work with him. It's just how it worked for a long time. So he had to calm down. Over the years, he calmed down enough to where other people could work with him, but it took him a bit.
How was that dynamic working with your dad? Because you guys,
Yeah.
didn't you used to work with him in construction too?
We did, but he was never around. I ran the crew. I ran all the work, and he would just show up and piss everybody off and leave. And that was his main job, was to just show up for a couple hours and piss everybody off and then leave and tell us what we're doing it wrong. And mostly I had to run the crew. So we didn't work together as much as we thought. It got rough. There's no doubt.
Sometimes it's for the best, though.
People. It wasn't all his fault. I'm kind of a jerk sometimes.
Okay, so what was your biggest hurdle between you and your dad?
So he wanted to be in charge no matter what. And I owned everything. I bought all the claims, all the equipment, all the everythings, and he still wanted to be in charge. And that's just not how this works. Just because he thought he could be. And I'm not to be pushed around. I will fall in line if you're in charge. Basically, if I work for you and you're the boss, I'm a yes or no sir guy. That's how it is for the most part. And he just couldn't deal with that at all.
Yeah. I understand.
That's fine. It's just don't go work for somebody and take charge then.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to try to
It's my
micromanage.
cat box. Don't go to the bathroom in it.
Yeah.
It was rough because he wanted to be in charge. And the other thing he liked to do is he loved none of this got caught on camera, but he loved to piss me off on purpose. And
He did. He did. He would push buttons. Oh my God.
and what you guys would see, I'm guessing, because I haven't watched the show, but what you guys would see is some asshole me walking up and just yelling at this old man for absolutely no reason. Whereas he'd sit there for hours and hours, winding up. And by the time they put a camera, they would cut all that stuff out anyway. Like they just never wanted to show that as well.
Yeah, that 3 hours of yelling at you.
And then when I pop off and be like, "Shut up," and they're like, "Oh, jerks! Look how."
Oh yeah. Then they pan back to him like, "Oh, I can't believe he's so mad about this."
Yeah. But that was probably some of our hard dynamics. Was he wanted to be in charge, and I just wouldn't allow it because I worked too hard and paid too much money for all that shit.
So I'm gonna play
So
devil's
how
advocate here.
long-
And,
Go ahead, Travis.
No, go ahead, Nick.
You're good. No, I was just asking a production thing. You go first.
I was gonna play devil's advocate and ask, what lessons did you learn from your dad, Fred, and that continue to guide you today?
He was a hard worker. I mean, no other. Like he had that old school, like work until you die thing. Like definitely
Break a foot. And
Yeah.
Go to the doctor.
we literally watched him break his foot and never stopped working. Like it it wasn't like he had
Thanks
that,
for the compliment.
Go ahead.
Oh, somebody.
Somebody,
Compliment.
another fabricator.
Washing
Thanks,
hands.
yeah.
But yeah, he had that work ethic and he gave that to me. I still don't think I'm as tough as he is, but I try. And
He was definitely tough.
he was
Man.
tough as nails.
Yep.
You break
watching him try to hike in and out, we were all in our late 30s, still just fit as could be. And he'd hike in and out with us like
Every
it was
day.
nothing.
And remember when we got the young fella and he was like, I can keep up with Fred. I'm like, you're 24. That's not brag. He's got one short leg with a giant boot. You can't brag
Yeah.
about this guy. You can't do it. It's not a brag.
And Fred's leaving you behind.
He's like, I can keep up with Fred. Oh my god!
He should be at least 100 yards ahead of him. Come on now.
Yeah.
I was like at 24, I could throw him over my shoulder and do this height. Come on.
Yeah, Fred was a
Yeah,
go-getter. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, good grief.
So
So
what was
it's
the
like-
biggest nugget you have ever found
Oh,
on
yeah.
like Gold Rush and then your other show? And
That almost 6-ounce nugget.
It was 5.8,
Yeah.
Troy.
5.8.
And we were just saying it looks like a dog turd. It really does.
ooh,
It's like a dog too. There you go.
wow.
Is that what you guys named it? The dirt?
Yeah. But yeah, it was
So-
5.8?
Something like that. Yeah.
5.8.
Almost 6. So yeah.
Yep.
So earlier
Carlos
you mentioned
found
that.
it. What's that?
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt you. I thought you were done. My bad.
That's all right.
You go ahead.
Carlos
Carlos
found
found it.
Carlos found it and he almost went back in the water with it, which blew all of our minds.
Yeah, he
Something
did.
underwater was, what are you doing, man?
Carlos is the character.
He is
Yeah.
the
Oh my
character.
gosh. He was so funny.
Carlos, you fool, just point it up.
Well, he's had history of dropping gold back in the damn water after I handed it to him.
Yeah.
So.
But it's
Well,
not-
when he put it in his
about to
mouth,
show us, like, look at the gold too. Whoa, shit, I mean, what?
we made fun of him for years for doing that. We found he found it back again after that, but still, we made so much fun of him for that.
If you could,
Oh, dangerous wildlife.
just
That's it,
bears.
yeah.
and
We
moose.
had a wolf this
Well, we didn't have that wolf.
we had a
this year.
lone wolf this year.
Yeah.
Oh, Captain
Yeah.
Chaos wants to know, have you ever had any encounters with dangerous wildlife?
They
We
just
got a lone
answered
wolf.
that.
We got a
Oh.
lone wolf that's stalking us out there. He circles the camp. He circled us for about 2 months. This
Something like
year.
that.
Yeah.
And the reason you know he's there because it looks like human poop.
And
But then the only,
footprints, paw prints.
yeah, the
And
only
the big-
other thing is
big paw
it
print.
was back at McKinley. The film crew got charged by a brown bear.
Oh, yeah.
That was about
Oh,
the worst of it.
There's a brown bear with 2 cubs, and they turned the corner and they were being too quiet. And
Oh.
bluff
Yeah.
charged them 2 or 3 times.
Something like
Not,
that, yeah.
and they were from London, so they were against guns. Guns are bad, and
Yep.
they threw a sandwich at it. And,
Yeah.
I'm never gonna
the
forget that.
bear, yeah, we were on the other side of the cable, so we couldn't even help
Oh.
them.
All we can do is
And they're,
laugh.
and they're just screaming bloody, but we all run over to look across the
Nothing we can
and
do.
there's nothing we can do because they were on the other side of the cable. And the next day they asked for guns. So you guys have guns? So guns
And
are
they
bad.
probably wish they had the
Yeah,
Second Amendment.
The film crew for
Yeah.
the show is pretty soft too. I
Well,
can
they
only
went out
imagine.
there with the thought that these bear spray would be enough, and oh my!
We had problems with porcupines. They like to try to eat into our cabins.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
yeah.
They destroyed more stuff than anything.
Yeah, they did.
Porcupines?
Yeah.
Yes.
They love plywood. They love the glue and the plywood. They'll eat a plywood wall like it's candy.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, they love plywood. We think they get high off of the glue off of plywood.
Something,
We
yeah.
think they grab a layer, go all the way up that
Porcupines
layer.
on meth.
Yeah.
Yeah, we think they get
Absolutely.
high off of it. If I could impart one lesson from Fred on other miners, what would that lesson be? Back to the hardware. That's what he had. He didn't learn from his mistakes very well, but man, he made up for it by just charging head first at it and keep running into it. It's just what he did. He was a clever fella, and I think that's the other thing is get outside of the box and look to see where you can improve on these things, how creative you can be to fix this thing. See a problem as a challenge, not a stopping point. I think that's what I learned from him. I'd get that, yeah.
All right. Well, you can jump into our winter. We're all trying to make a new gold catching thing for under $100. So
like your competition.
know,
We're having a
jump
competition. If
in.
you can build something for $100 or less, we're gonna have a little like a day or two show and shared and have the community vote on it to see whose idea is the best.
Oh, Wes, this is right up your
Yeah, it
alley.
would.
What are
Honestly, I think
what
Wes should be one of the judges of this build-off.
So
be honest
Oh,
with you.
I'm,
yeah, he
Wes
could be a
is-
judge.
What's the
we
parameters?
have a few rules as far as like what you can and can't use as far as like salvage and buying and stuff like that. But for the most part, most stuff goes.
It's like $100. Build something that will catch gold.
Something
The
like
rule is you can use whatever you have, but if
Yep.
you build something I want to copy
Yeah,
or
Right.
Yeah, we
Well,
want-
we're not talking a
Yeah.
dredge or nothing.
No,
but if
like
I
I
want
have
to
some
copy
stuff
what
at
you
home
build,
and
I
I'm
have
broke,
to
so
be able
I'm
to
using
do
what
it.
I have.
We did that this year.
$50.
Hey,
$50.
no.
Rods.
Yeah. Yeah.
$50 plus welding rods is what we did.
And a bunch of scrounging.
Carl said that
There you
pork
go.
buns have hydraulic cables on equipment. They eat
That-
rubber
they
off
do.
of everything.
That's absolutely
They
true.
love rubber.
Yeah.
They will eat the rubber off of your spark plugs, wires. They'll eat
Tires.
the tires. They'll
Oh,
eat
yeah.
They love radiator hoses.
Knowing.
Yeah.
So annoying.
Milwaukee Matt, how's it going?
That'd be so,
So,
annoying to
yeah,
wake up and
yeah.
have it.
You're welcome to join our little escapade and or be a judge.
We need judges.
Yes, we do.
That sounds like fun.
Wes, I think you should.
I
Nonpartisan
can reach
judges.
out to you guys and talk about it.
If you
Can we enter Ultra?
Yeah, keep watching our show. I think you'll understand.
And the other thing is, you know what? We're sucking you in for being a judge and coming back up on our channel.
There you go.
Love it.
Do you guys
Do what you
watch?
can.
Do you guys watch any of the other, like Emily Rydell's got her YouTube channel now, or I get you're busy mining and you don't have the best internet where you're at, but do you watch any of the other guys like that, or any of the TV shows, Parker and them, Tony?
We have in the past, yeah.
I don't watch anything at all ever with that stuff.
We used to watch them a lot, and then they got to where they're kind of all the same. So, I'm sure ours is
Yeah.
too, but we're just into the excitement. But I mean, I love seeing all the gold. Don't get me wrong. I love the gold.
Oh, yeah.
So
Shiny
that
is
actually
wonderful.
brings me to one of the questions I had for you, Dustin.
I've
When
never
you
watched that
met,
show.
when you met Parker, God, what was that? 15 years ago, 16 years ago?
More than that.
What was your opinion of him then versus how you see and hear of him behaving now as a mine boss?
So I hear things through the grapevine, but I don't know. I don't know him anymore. I haven't seen literally. I see him in passing once every 4 or 5 years, maybe.
I can't tell you. Yeah, it's been a
been a while.
since we saw
I
Parker.
I think the last time we saw him was the Haynes State Fair.
Mhm.
Yeah, and he was just passing by, just a casual hello. I mean, I haven't hung out with him in, it's been 15.
Yeah,
But evidently he's done really well from what we've
Mhm.
heard.
Yeah, and I don't. Yeah, I hear things, but I don't know him anymore.
I just meant, how you like your personal interaction with him 15 years ago. Like,
He was like a child then.
Yeah,
he was
he
real young.
He was a kid, so I mean, he was just a kid.
He was really polite to us when we met him the first time. We met him and his dad, but he was real young.
Mhm.
Same thing.
We had a
he
few
was just getting
problems,
started.
but whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
he was just a kid.
yeah. I would just because they, these TV shows, they make people seem like they're such pieces of shit sometimes. And as a young kid,
Yeah,
you think there's no
well,
way that young kid's quite such like that. There's just no way.
Well, I
Right.
actually haven't watched his show or my show either, but for that matter. But I assume they make me look like a jerk too. So I kind of am a jerk, by the way. But seeing how the sausage is made, it's real hard for me to go off of that from what people are saying, because I get it quite a bit. Like if I'm in a restaurant, somebody will walk up and go, "You're a jerk to your dad." And they're okay, yeah, I'm a jerk to my dad. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you haven't had 15 years of beratement.
It's also a father-son relationship.
Sorry, I overstepped my bounds. Sorry.
So being that I know how the sausage is made, I don't know how to take all that stuff as serious as some people do. That's all.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right, here's a weird one. If you could go back in time for what you know now with, dealing with discovery and that kind of, what would you do different?
Ooh, that's a big question.
Mm-hmm.
Renegotiate a contract better?
Try to
Or,
get residuals.
Yeah, definitely.
About a half a penny for every rerun they ever showed.
Royalties would be nice.
Royalties would have been a month. Oh,
We get used on so much different stuff. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it would have been nice to get even like a quarter of a penny per.
Oh my
per
God.
residual. So
Yeah,
even
mhm.
a quarter of a penny would have been amazing.
Yep.
We didn't get anything.
okay.
Lame. So now that it's all said and done, you guys don't get anything if they air your shows in the again. Huh?
For the rest of our lives, yeah. Nothing.
Wow.
Wow.
Good grief.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
We were
Well-
just their means to an end.
Yep.
So what are your guys' plan for the winter now?
We're going to be editing constantly.
We might go on a, what are we doing, a snowboard trip maybe?
We might go snowboarding.
How about you, Wes and Paul? What do you guys
Milwaukee
do?
Matt, how's it going?
Wes and Paul, what are you guys doing?
Mostly waiting for good weather to go flying, and then, well, right now we're having to remodel our office at our shop, so we have a place to put our mom. Right now, she is in a assisted living, and she absolutely hates it. So she keeps doing stuff to get herself kicked out. So now we've got to come up with a new means and a place to have her. So that's what we're doing right now.
We've got to fight
Someone's angry.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll probably get 15
I'll
to
be
20.
right back. There's something crazy going outside.
Yeah. So we try to fly as much as we can when the weather's right, work around our shop. The airboat is just chomping at the bit to go to Florida and go riding around a little bit. So we try to get away and take the airboat to Florida because it hates the river up there in Alaska. So, we're going to try to treat it nice for a little bit and
That river eats
and
boats.
relax a little bit. Yeah, the river is so rough on our boats. But, yeah, that's about it. Try to get ready, get rested up for next season. Yep, absolutely.
Nice.
I'm in Dave, how's it going?
How hard is it to get parts up there when you guys are broke down?
It's,
Parts, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's the
Like,
worst
how
place
hard
there
is
is
it to
in the
get
world to
parts?
parts.
My best story for that is when we were on Gold Rush proper and we were in the glory hole stuff. We had the big 220 loader, and it was an O-ring about that big, worth about 25 cents, and it shut us down for a week and a half to get that.
wow.
Single 25-cent O-ring.
Mm-hmm.
Because every time they'd send it to us, it was the wrong one, and
Oh, jeez.
it would take 3 days to get there, and then finally it had been so long that we just couldn't believe that this 25-cent piece was stopping us from actually doing that job.
But even breaking a hydraulic hose, you just can't run to the store and get it. It takes a
Mhm.
while to
Mhm.
get a hydraulic hose.
If they're open.
If they're open.
Yeah,
When you get
That's the
there.
other
Or
thing.
you got to order it from either Juneau or Anchorage and have it flown in.
Yeah.
We do a lot of that.
We had
What
one
do
year.
you mean duct tape? Don't fix?
No. So
We've done that.
we've had to drop us
Yeah.
off hydraulic hoses with a little
Super cup.
Super Cub before. Flew over our area and just dropped it out of the plane for us, So we've done some crazy stuff to try to get
James tried to
parts
catch
to
it.
get going. Yeah.
Yeah.
Piece of wood stuck in a
Nothing
crack.
easy out there.
Little
It was
sawdust,
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, wrong part.
It was the wrong part, and they had to come back. They had to fly back another part. Wasn't that Fred?
Wow.
It's constant. Like, so basically you expect the wrong part to show up twice before you get the right one.
Oh, geez.
At least.
Holy.
And then I think the other thing where we're at out there, when we order stuff and they send it to us, they send us stuff that's going to break. They know for sure, because it seems like everything we get out there, it doesn't last any time at all, because we're in the earth out there and we can't get it replaced. So it's just, it's a continual battle all the time, trying to keep things going.
The other thing nobody tells you about our gear out there is the water is acidic.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
Mhm.
man, it
It's
burns.
our fresh
It
water. Our fresh water is worse than salt water, and it's
Wow.
because when the glaciers backed off from that area, the sulfide, because it's sulfide heavy, it becomes battery acid basically, and it thins
Oh,
out.
geez.
By the time it makes it to the ocean, it's thinned out with enough water. But right there where it's concentrated in our creeks, it'll burn.
It just eats everything.
Wow.
It's horrible.
You drop a hammer in the water within a week, it looks like it's been in the ocean for years.
Years.
Mhm.
Wow.
It eats stainless steel even. It's crazy to watch.
Well, there was that one spot on the wall there at Nugget Bend. It was like a red streak that ran down the wall, and one of the film crew put his hand in it, and it made his hand
It
blister.
swelled him right up, blistered him up.
Wow. Holy
Don't touch
cow.
red water.
Yeah. Of course, red water is where the gold comes
Yes,
from, but
it
you
is.
know,
It really is. Wes, you're such an amazing fabricator.
Are you working on anything new to help?
Are you working on anything new to help with moving rocks, stabilizing the rocks from falling back in the hole? You're working during the high water.
I haven't been working on anything lately. What I'm doing right now is trying to put the boat back together. I've been working on it for like the last couple of weeks, because we ended up ripping a hole, like a 5-foot hole on the side of the boat with these rocks and boulders up there. And so I just been working on that, trying to get it back together, see if we can get it in working order again.
of course,
But,
with our new means of moving rocks, we
yeah,
didn't have to build any.
no, we didn't really have to build anything because
I take care of most of that stuff.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You had to repair stuff.
How did your propellers hold up this year compared to last year?
The props on the
Mhm.
boat.
Yeah, the props. Yeah.
So I have this guy up in Alaska that rebuilt my boat. His name's Skip, and he did a really, really good job. We had zero problems with my boat.
Well, we did have that one issue with the props. Remember how they got that bad vibration? They ordered a new set of props, and it just turns out that the boat was throwing oil on the props. And by the time we got to camp, it threw the balance out. But
it was amazing.
we found that out by cleaning the prop, and it just ran smooth
Between the
after that.
oil and the dust, they would gather up on the props and they would vibrate us nearly. Just what is happening?
Well, we figured it out that way. That took care of that.
Get back there with an alcohol wipe and it
Yeah.
runs perfect.
But we do have an extra set of
Jesus.
props in case something did happen. So
Well, we found the leak on the
Yeah,
intake, and we fixed that as well. So
Yeah.
that did help a little bit. These things, I mean,
So,
up on it. It's,
no, go
it's
ahead.
upkeep.
Amazon drone will deliver parts.
Yeah.
I wish they would out there.
I don't think they make it that far.
They don't make it that
Their
far.
drone would get stuck on the side of the mountain like ours do.
Oh, yeah.
So, how difficult was it getting your new toy out to the claim?
That was a bit of a ride. I mean, that's the longest 9 miles I think I have ever driven. I mean, you know, it takes over 10 hours just to go 9 miles.
Did you track it in or trailer?
No, he drove it. He just drove it right in. Well, because he had to use it to help me get the army truck out.
Oh,
Next episode.
Next episode.
Check it
Yeah.
out.
Well, see, we've got this perfect window.
That answers
The water
my
has to be
questions.
just right. So we got to catch it before the water comes up too much, so we can still make all the crossings. If we wait too long, then we can't take the truck. We can't take anything down there.
It
So
is
it's
a
a
narrow
real
window.
close
And
window that we
they
can make
say
all
that
this
you
work.
can't drive it in the
Oh,
snow.
that's right. I
You
forgot
can
you guys can drive up there at certain times in the
Yeah.
early spring. Ah, that's right.
Yeah.
Now I
how
remember.
big of a how big of a machine is it?
So that first episode, you guys couldn't get in there because there was about 4 feet of snow where the airboat was.
Yeah.
How much do you guys think was up by the camp?
That was probably about 5 to 6 feet deep right there.
Which means in the creek there was at least 40.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
That is
It's we're talking where we're digging, there was probably 40 feet, but just up creek, I mean, 100 feet up creek from us would have been 80 feet of snow, maybe closer to 100 feet of snow. It's just how it
That's
works.
a lot of snow.
Oh, so we've had people. I in the past, I've had people go to try to check on our campsite and our little buildings. We stay in these little boxes. We call it. They're just little boxes, but I guess we'll just say 30 feet tall, 25 feet tall, 25, something like that. Maybe 20, 25 feet tall, and you can't find them at all. That's how much snow goes up there. They walk right over the top of them. Don't know they're standing on them. So that's how much snow we get up there.
Mm-hmm.
So how fast does the melt during spring runoff?
Depends on how hot it is. It was
pretty fast this
it
year.
was pretty quick this year, but the years prior, when you have a cold spring, it just hangs around forever.
Sometimes it's not till after July 4th that the snow is actually gone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have a cold spring, it just never goes away. It just seems like we have snow bridges that collapse throughout the entire year if we have a cold spring.
Doesn't see a lot of sunlight. It's a canyon basically. So
Maybe
it's
2 hours.
what,
sunlight a
15
day.
degrees colder when you
Yeah.
walk up to the
Yeah.
creek.
That's the other thing people don't talk about. We're in camp, and it's this little eddy where we're at from the river, and it stays warm. Like it's just a warm area. And then we get up and we make it to the dig site on the creek, and it's 15, 20 degrees colder instantly. I mean, like it's like if it's hot. So what we call hot, I guess up there, what would you call it? 70 degrees.
70.
Something like that.
70 degrees up there is pretty damn hot. And then so we're cooking, and you need a jacket by the time you make it to the dig site.
Yeah. That 36-degree water coming down there cools it off pretty quick.
It's a giant swamp cooler, what it is. It's coming down off of all the ice and the snow bridges that are up there. There's snow bridges that never come down sometimes. Never.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm assuming
You guys
that's what
still have-
causes a lot of your guys' runoff. That the mudslides you're dealing with is a lot of the snow bridges then.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, if you go up there, and sometimes I have to dig through some of those snow bridges, and you'll see there's, I don't know, 10 to 12 inches of debris on top of all of the bridges that are up there. And when they blow out, man, it's just a mess.
You know it. The water turns dark. All the trash comes down. Of course, you got to get the completely gets the filters plugged up.
Ugh.
Yeah, that place is a mess.
We have protocols for some of it, but the worst one is when the water stops. Everyone run. Just run. Just run. Just get as high as you can. You don't know what's about to happen. Just run if the water stops. And James was in the water. Was that last year?
Yeah, we got him out just in time when the water did that.
Man, when that water turns off, you have no idea what's about to happen. And if it blows out all at once, you're dead, man. There's just no coming back from that. So the film crew
it just stops before it surges.
Oh, so what'll happen is one of the snow bridges will collapse and make a dam.
Yeah.
And then it'll build up, and it can build up 60 feet before it comes
Oh,
through.
okay.
And when it blows through,
So all the water stops.
The water, it just stops.
It just turns off like a spigot. And you go, whoa, what just happened?
I said, man, the water sure got low. What's going on? It's like, the water's low, run.
Yeah. Our protocol is everyone get as high as you can. Leave everything. Don't worry about your gear. Just get out of there. Because a wall of water is possibly about to just take everyone out. And all your stuff.
Wow.
But it happened. The water stopped on us last year for the first real time. Like it turned off. Like I mean, like 5 gallons per minute.
That was crazy.
That was our last time.
Yeah, that into that season.
That's the most terrifying scenario right there for us is when the water turns off and it wants to barrel down on you afterwards.
There's some footage that has been filmed on whitewater where it is like chocolate milk brown.
Yeah.
Like it is just enraging. Like it's scary. You guys have been through a couple floods down in Juneau with your house and stuff. And I know Danielle had to, go. She left a little bit last season of whitewater to go. How did that turn out? Was your house okay?
Yeah, I got
Like-
pretty lucky. I mean, I think my house is a little higher than some others in my neighborhood, but I got it in the garage. It filled my crawl space. And then this year, because this flood, it's called a yakalip. I think I'm saying that right. It's basically a glacier basin outburst. So there's a basin that's trapped in our glacier, and it fills with water. And then when it gets high enough, the hydraulic power of it just lifts the whole glacier in front of it, and it drains all at once into the lake and into the river. And there's a lot of neighborhoods, communities around this river. So I think there was over 400 houses that were flooded last year. And now every year, because the glacier is receding, the amount of water in the basin is more and more every year. So this year it was more water than last year, but the city did step in and do like a temporary barrier. They call them HESCO barriers. They're basically like those, what are they?
Rock cage.
Rock cage that they fill with sand and stack them, and they worked. I mean, I didn't get anything this year, so.
The thing she left out about the flood is when the glacier lifts up and it drains under, as soon as it's empty, it snaps back down and fills back up.
Yeah, it does it twice a year. Usually the second time isn't affecting anybody, but yeah.
So you guys ticking time about 2 times a year, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, year before last, it was high tide when it released too. So
Yeah,
that-
it depends on
that
high
hurts too.
tide. Yeah, this year was a low tide, so that helped. But it was, I think the river rose 16.5 feet or something.
Something like that.
And it was about 15 feet the year before. So.
Wow.
Holy.
So that's a huge difference from year to year. If it goes up a foot, it's like another 400 homes basically get affected. But
And you guys must not have been affected by those coastal floods then this year.
No, that was up north
That was
on the
farther
west
up north,
coast. North,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That was
that's
pretty rough.
pretty bad too.
Yeah.
Yeah, floods are no joke.
Nope. Mm-mm.
They are. I know because I was in a big flood here in Alberta, Canada, too, in 2013. Me and my family were out of the house for 4 weeks. So,
Yeah.
no joke. I know the feeling. It sucks.
Well, Fred lost the house in the flood up in
in Dakota.
Yeah,
Dakota.
North Dakota.
Yeah, North
Yeah.
Dakota, wasn't it?
Man-made. But yeah.
He had Dustin grew up with floods. I mean, he
I
lived
was
in
in
Louisiana,
I grew up in
so
New Orleans, so yeah.
He's kind of
Oh, wow.
numb to it.
I went
think,
pro.
a little bit.
We had at least 1 or 2 floods every year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All we have in here is drought, so we don't even get rain. I don't even know what water is like anymore.
You go up to Alaska and find out.
Yeah, I know.
Good right now.
Yeah. Nothing.
Our
You guys
last-
still have the airstrip?
Oh, I think it's still out there somewhere. We haven't been there.
It was so grown
No,
over.
like on your guys' claim up by Nugget there, Nugget Creek.
I let
You
it
guys
go.
made an airstrip.
I let it go. So,
Well, that
You
flood
let
we
it
had
go.
there a couple years ago kind of washed part of it out, so we can't even get to
Watch
it.
through it. Yeah.
yeah, you can't drive to it. You'd have to hike to it now, but I just let it go.
Oh,
I
okay.
got too much time into it, and yeah, we had to let it go after the flood. Just tore it
Yeah.
apart. So I was like, I could either put a whole bunch more money into this, or we could just let it go. So I did.
Was it pretty useful having the airstrip out there, or not
We,
really?
yeah,
Never
well,
used it.
and that we only used it a few times, and it was a waste of money for me. So we'll see. Maybe in
Well,
the
you
future,
know, that's a lot of dozen.
pay for itself. But yeah, live and learn. Eh?
Yep.
See, Alberta and Northwest Montana flooding like she described 200 years ago. Wow. We just had a pretty big
Mhm.
flood a couple of years ago in Missoula, 100-year flood. It was crazy.
Mm.
Wow.
That's kind of like
Well-
that atmospheric river from a couple of years ago when we had all the flooding up in Alaska as well.
They said that that's happening right now too.
More atmospheric river coming across.
Right
Yeah.
now.
That's it.
Yeah, that was insane.
Self-reclamation.
Yeah. It does that. Yeah,
What does
we're
reclamation look like
come back
for
to
you
the
guys?
things flattened out again.
Say that again, Travis.
What does reclamation look like for you guys? Do you guys do any reclamation in the creek
So
beds or?
if it rains, it flattens everything out. We were never there. So
You can never even tell that we were there.
The skyline is the only thing that makes it, man.
Not even the walkboards made it.
Yeah, the walkboards don't make it. Only the skyline makes it, and that's the only way you can tell that we were ever there.
Mm-hmm.
Your walkboards don't even make it. They're like how high up it?
That one flood, it came up, I don't know, it was probably 5-6 feet over the top of what Big Boulder was. And it took everything out, took all the boards out, bent the pipes over.
Yeah.
It just destroyed it.
This last time we put the pipes way higher. Here's from that flood. I don't think they caught this on film or anything, but I was trying to get onto the walkway, and we had to walk through the water, and a big piece of slate rolled over on the back of my legs and just put me on my knees. And I thought, oh no, here it goes. And then it just lifted right off of me and kept going. I just couldn't believe that had just happened to me. So yeah.
Holy, yeah, I never saw that.
Yeah.
These are horrific this year.
They didn't catch us, Justin. So that wasn't us.
That was just north of us.
That was, that was north.
But
of us.
Justin was with us when
Same
we had the
river.
floods up there in Alaska.
Mm-hmm.
It was the same river that we were close to, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Poor guys, I woke them up at 4:30,
Oh, God,
5 o'clock in
yeah.
the morning, and I was like, it's 4:30 or 5, and I said, everybody, I'd gone out at about 3 or 4 to go because the rain seemed suspiciously hard. I was like, oh my goodness. So I went out and I came back and said, if you guys don't get up right now, everything we have out there is gone. 100%.
We almost lost everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
We did lose a bunch of gear.
Oh, talk about scare everybody to death, but it was for good reason.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was
You've lost
flood.
You've lost gear a couple, at least once in a couple floods, haven't you?
Yeah.
You lost the whole
Yeah.
dredge, didn't you?
Oh, I've lost.
We didn't lose the whole dredge. We almost did. It almost completely buried Supermax.
Mm-hmm.
It flipped our dredge over upstream.
Mhm.
Of course, y'all lost. It's y'all site down there. Y'all lost a whole bunch of tools. Y'all lost the sound or the underwater comms.
All my comms, everything.
Yeah.
We lost a lot.
Yeah.
We found
Stuff that was
them
tied
all
on
through, yeah.
stayed, but yeah, if it wasn't tied down, it was gone.
What we didn't anticipate was we had this boulder pile that went way up. So we stacked all this stuff up high. But what it did was it took a whole boulder pile with it, and it made it way up the side of the hill. We couldn't believe it took that much land with it, and it just blew us away. By the way,
So the
Packers,
Packers just lost, so everybody knows.
Yay! Eagles go boys!
Oh.
Point. I hate the Eagles. You guys packing all that dredge equipment up there. How hard was it actually packing all that stuff up on your backs?
it's crazy what you get used to.
Brutal.
True.
I
It is.
fall a lot. The older I get, the more I fall now. So yeah.
I think the hardest thing on trying to pack that thing up was carrying those pontoons because with
Mhm.
all the low trees that hang down, walking that little skinny edge.
They grab you.
Oh man, that's what's my back on that one.
I got video of James trying to carry 2 at a time. Bad
Yeah.
idea. He went right in the damn water, man.
Oh yeah,
that's
that
right.
was at the chute when we were coming down from
Yeah.
there. Yeah,
You
that
don't-
was something.
You
else.
don't carry 2 at a time.
Well, just like when Justin was with us, he backpacked in a 3,000 watt generator on his back. So
Oh,
That's a lot of weight.
The
That's
heaviest
all
thing I've
dang.
ever carried up and around some of those hikes is we did a 5-gallon
oh my
bucket
god,
of chain.
Oh my God,
a
that
big
was-
1-inch chain, and it was a 5-gallon bucket filled to the top with chain, and I guarantee it was about 250 pounds easily. It just
Yeah.
was.
Now the funniest one though is when you came up with
The
that dredge hose.
Yep.
He came up with the 6-inch dredge hose coiled up on his back.
35-foot 6-inch dredge hose
And-
in one pack.
Carlos just had to see
I
what it
set,
was like to put it on.
I set it down. He goes, "Can I try it?" I go, "Sure." He picks it up, and he did this slow turtle move and just face planted. He had to crawl out. We couldn't stop laughing at it. It was hilarious.
Jesus.
Those guys have done some funny stuff. I'm telling you. There's never a dull moment.
That was classic.
That was.
Yeah.
Thank God there was a railing there that didn't just pin him to the ground, so he was able to crawl out backwards.
Right.
West Coast, Danielle, any plans on coming to the East Coast? Like,
Ooh, East Coast. Maybe. Who knows?
I know we go to Florida quite often, but
yeah,
never really been any further north than maybe just the bottom part of Georgia.
Mhm.
It would be fun to go check something else out up there.
It
Yeah.
would.
I think the deal is we only get winters to go do stuff like that, so you end up going somewhere where it's
Warm.
a little
Warm.
warmer because we actually it's backwards because we stay cold up there in the creek all summer long, and then we come here and we wear shorts all the damn time pretty much. We get about 3 or 4 weeks of cold, what they call cold.
Yeah.
And
Right.
yeah, I did the Honda 3000.
He did carry that
Paul's
3,000.
being modest, I did like 3 round trips during my one trip.
All the
I didn't carry the heavy stuff. I was carrying all the smaller stuff.
Yeah. So what'll
I have
happen
the
is-
endurance. That's about it. I don't have the strength. I got the endurance.
So we end up bringing all kind of stuff out there, which is just normal. You just bring more than you need always, and then you feel the season's about to wrap up, and you're coming towards an end, and we start just talking about, okay, every time you walk out, just bring something out with you, and most of the time, by the end of the day, you don't
You
want
don't
to
think
do
about
that.
it. Yeah.
So what Paul will do is he'll just start and you can see him getting faster and faster too. And he just shows up and he's like dripping sweat and he just throws on another bag. Then he just takes off again and there he goes again. And you're working and you just see him come in and out like 15, 20 times. You're like, holy cow, he got most of the damn camp out of here.
I mean, I was getting bored when because we got enough people there, and you get to sitting because there's enough tenders at times that because when we got a diver in the water, we don't want to do anything upstream to disturb the water to make it murky. So I was getting bored. I just found something to do.
Yeah. So you can hike is what I was trying to say.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like it. I mean, so you gotta get that stuff out though whenever you can, because otherwise, yeah, at the end you're just trying to
It adds
pack it all
up.
out. You're exhausted.
Every year, I'm surprised at how much stuff ends up at the dive
Oh
site.
my God.
I mean, it's every year. I'm like, why?
Everything.
Why did we bring this?
But then, every day you take something in, a tool here, a tool there, and then before you know it, there's tons of stuff at the site.
Need something at campus site. Where is it?
Yeah.
This is
It's
a site.
dive site. Oh,
How come we have 5 drills at the dig site?
Yeah.
What is that?
There's not a grinder
When you
camp
guys
site. Yeah. Yeah.
when you guys are setting up those skylines, Dustin, you were doing some crazy climbing there. Even with the zip lines, when you're getting down to some of those places in McKinley. Where did you learn to climb? Do that climbing?
I was a rock climber for 14 years of my life. That's what I did with all of my time. I lived in a van for a long time, and I traveled the world climbing rocks. Yeah. I was a wildland firefighter, and in my off time, I was climbing rocks.
Wow, you're a wildland firefighter. Nice.
Yeah.
Danielle, do you plan on doing more dredging with the crew? And if yes, what has been the most difficult aspect of dredging in Nugget Creek?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still working with the crew, so we're still dredging. And I plan on doing more. Hardest part is diving in the blackout conditions. That's the worst for me. But I started to get a little bit used to it, and then I'd only done it for a couple months, and then you stop for a whole season, and then you got to get used to it again. So we'll see.
Does it make you kind of claustrophobic when you dive in
Oh,
those
yeah.
blackout conditions?
Definitely, I already had a little bit of claustrophobia. Not much, but enough that when you get in the water and you can't see anything, you're just blind. basically rock braille. What is it? What do you guys
Diving
call it?
by braille.
Diving by braille.
It also doesn't help that you have to put an amazing amount of weight.
Oh
on
yeah,
it, too.
you're packing 80, 90 pounds, right?
Mhm.
To keep you from rolling downstream.
And that still don't stop me. I still
Yeah.
float.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work. It's no joke. Moving rocks.
Would
by
you say
hand.
you have to put 80 to 90 pounds on your belt?
Typically 80 pounds to 90
In
pounds,
that
just to
range.
keep us in
That's
one
the current
spot because that
of the
current is so
water.
rough.
The most I've ever worn is 200. So, and that didn't work.
Oh, we had bags of rocks and all
We
kinds of stuff on the bottom that had loops in it for him to hang on
Yeah,
to.
we take sandbags and fill it with metal and put a loop on it so I could drop down, wrap my arm in it, and dredge with 200 pounds on because the 200 pounds didn't work.
I would say
That's
the best
insane.
part about dredging and the worst part is diving. It's both. It's a perfectly clear dive, or even just you can see a little bit, and it's awesome. It's so much fun.
So the clear water will spoil you, but yeah, when
Yeah.
you're used to diving in the murky water, if you don't have the clear water, it's fine.
Yeah.
But then you get the clear water and you get spoiled, and then you get the murky water again and you hate it.
My
Yeah.
worst dive was my first dive. Dustin made me
We do-
because he makes everybody. I should
We
say.
do that to all divers, so you get used to the surface stuff, and it's
Yeah, I started in like a foot of water
And
with all
That's
the gear.
miserable.
it's miserable, and you have to do it in
Yeah.
order. Once you
And
get
just white
underneath,
water in your face
Yeah.
constantly. You can't see anything because of that.
it's kind of an initiation now that you have to go through the shallow waters, the fast stuff, because if you can't get through that, you probably shouldn't be down there. So
Felt like hazing. It was definitely initiation. Yeah. What we got?
I think Stacy's asking, as a partner, how afraid, if you guys have no job, is it to just rely on gold to pay bills?
we
It's scary.
That's what the risk
It's
is.
a yeah.
Risky
Yeah.
rewards.
Yep.
I mean,
Risky
it's-
rewards, yeah.
It's definitely a
It's a
gamble.
different form of gambling.
It's a different form of gambling.
which is why we're down to 4 people. First of all, people don't just do this, man.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta want it, but you have to really want it.
Yep.
Are you planning on staying at just 4 people, or are you looking to add more at some point? Or
I think we're a good solid crew
Mhm.
right now. If we become more, well,
We all complement each other, so it works out well for us.
we all have a very specific thing that we do that I
guess it depends on how it evolves, right?
Yeah,
We can't
but-
really say set in stone that we wouldn't have.
Mhm.
the only thing we would like if we continue on with the YouTube thing is a film person.
Yeah,
Somebody that knows how to
someone-
run a camera.
Yeah, yeah.
That would be a big bonus.
Maybe somebody that knows how to
Travis.
run a
Travis
camera
is
and
doing
Perfect.
it.
some sound that because
what's that pay?
as far as the mining itself goes, the 4 of us can handle whatever it is that we need to do out there.
Especially with the equipment.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because it took
That makes all the difference.
we're not killing ourselves as much as we were. We're putting in more hours and we're getting a lot more done, and it's moving incredibly fast, but it's not as taxing as lifting rocks all day.
That's true. Very true.
That's got to be a huge game changer for you guys.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Game
yeah,
changer.
night and day, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm actually kind of excited to see that for you guys.
I also don't leave the season a broken man either.
Yeah.
Look at that.
You got all your fingers in toe. There you go.
Right?
Yeah.
I didn't break a finger this time, so
There's a good question from Curtis. How much hunting do you do in a season for food, or do you alternate if you do hunt during the prime season?
We don't do any hunting up there. It's mostly we're just so much into the gold mining that we don't get a chance to do any hunting.
Mhm.
you know, we get so focused, and we are obsessed. There's no doubt of that. We don't take many days. I make them take. I tell them that they're taking a day off, and then the grinder goes for another 6 hours, or 10 hours, and I just want to.
They tell me I have a grinder obsession.
Yeah.
You've got a grinding
All I
addiction.
want to do is grind steel.
I'm like,
Like, you know,
look, guys, it's been 12 days and we've been working nonstop. Let's take a day. And they're like, absolutely. It'll give me a chance to build something really cool. And
Oh my god. I love it.
I'm like, no, I don't think you know what a day off means. And he goes, this is fun for us. I'm like, I'm listening to this shit too, man. Stop it.
That's awesome.
Paul does hunt here in Texas. So.
Yeah. When we get back, I'll do hunting.
Yeah. He got himself a whitetail.
Got some meat in the freezer, which is good.
He shared some with us. It was awesome.
So that's a good question, right? Too. On the crew, what's all of your guys' kind of position on the crew? What do you guys all do?
Fit into whatever spot needs to be filled. We kind of all just rotate and do anything and everything. Just
Yeah.
Paul tends to want to dive more. West builds stuff. Danielle does a lot of the operating. And I just take naps mostly.
That's true.
That's his leadership skills.
Broken fingers. There you go.
Me, I do a lot of grinding.
we all hold our place for sure. Danielle's been helping us with on top of the excavation that she's been doing because she's a really good operator. I don't know if I don't know if we can explain how good she is. She had 20 years in the operators union, and and I've been operating my whole life, but I can't keep up with her with all that stuff. I can do trick driving, and I can do a lot of stuff like that. I can do anything that requires courage, I guess. But if you want me to slick off your road or grade your driveway,
you're like the rough carpenter, and she's the finished
there you
carpenter.
go.
That's
There you
it.
go.
Yeah.
It's just impossible for me to do what she does, and I don't have it, whatever the hell that is. So she's been doing a lot of the operating, and then after a full day of operating, she'll go and make us a really, really good meal.
Okay,
She's
I got it.
an amazing cook.
You're force with your digging, and Danielle's finesse.
Yeah.
That's it right there. but both of y'all together can move an extreme amount of material. I mean, there's just it's amazing what these two can do. Absolutely.
That's wicked.
I bring structure mostly, so yeah.
Your camp. Who's the camp cook?
Danielle.
Danielle.
Right here.
Yeah.
It's
She's
pretty
an
fun.
extremely
There you
good cook.
I enjoyed it.
We got
Good.
spoiled.
Yeah.
Well, you plan on going up there doing all this hiking. You're gonna lose weight and get fit, but we eat too good.
Yeah, true.
We
You
way
just
too
eat
good.
well.
Yeah.
There you go.
Good camp cooks worth their weight in gold, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Paul typically does a lot of the mechanicing.
Yeah. He does.
So he does a whole bunch of the mechanicing. So yeah,
And then we all took turns running the camera and
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
dealing with all that stuff. So that was on top of our day job.
Yeah.
Has that been a quick learning curve? Being your own cameraman and stuff like that for YouTube?
Yeah.
That would be nice.
It is a learning curve.
Yeah. Because none of us really know how to do.
Mm-mm.
We're not made for that.
Need a
stuff.
couple of tripods and a gimbal.
He lost 2 drones in 2 days.
We got him back.
We got him back. Still 2 days, 2 days in a row. I lost the drone.
We had weird things like we would forget to turn on microphones or the big eyebrow.
Or press the record
Or
button.
press that little record
Oh,
button.
my goodness.
After big
That was my big one. Was we do this, we film all this stuff, and then come back and go, oh, I forgot to press that damn button again. And you're like, did you press that button? I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, because you keep messing that up.
What kind of cameras are you using?
Sony FX3.
Yeah.
And a lot of GoPros.
A lot of GoPros.
And drone.
And drones.
And our phones.
Yeah, phones
We do
work
have some
too.
fun stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
In your phones.
Easy.
Have you looked into those Insta 360s?
No, we didn't use any of the 360s.
We brought them, but didn't use them. I don't know how to work the editing on that
That's
yet.
we've never got a good editing program for those things.
Yeah, I
we've
haven't
never
figured
made them figure ours out.
I haven't figured the editing out on it yet. So
Yeah.
I don't know that we're gonna do.
I got to see the Insta360, the X5 in use, and then the guy showed me, it records everything, and then he just told it what he wanted it to follow, and then the AI part of it just kind of did it for. But they're like $600-700 now on Amazon for that.
I think the
X5.
Instas are better. We have a GoPro
We got the GoPro
360. I think the
360,
Insta 360s are better.
I
All
think
the guys, that's what they use.
I think our next step is, I guess, there's the tripods now that'll actually track you. I guess.
Yep.
Yeah,
Travis
that's
just got
the
one of them.
FX5 will track you.
I'm gonna say the tripod with the gimbal, yeah, it tracks you and it keeps it
Or,
balanced.
or a camera person. So I don't know. We'll see.
We
We already told you we eat really well, man.
I'm a short little fat guy. I can do it. I can eat well. So, anyways, guys, we are hitting 2 hours on the button here.
All
I
right.
want to thank you guys so much for coming up and doing this live with us.
Absolutely.
And yeah, everybody make sure you check out Dustin, Danielle, Paul, and Wes on their YouTube channel, Risky Rewards, A Goal Adventure. They've got episodes coming out. They're editing like mad. And
Right
yeah,
there.
it was great talking to you guys. It really was.
You too, guys.
Same.
Thank you
Thanks.
so much.
We enjoyed
Good
it.
talking with y'all.
Absolutely.
Man, you guys are awesome.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
be
Really
hopefully we
appreciate
can-
your time. Thank you.
You bet. Y'all have a great night.
Yeah, and when
Thank
your
you.
season's done, hopefully we can get you back and we can
Yeah.
talk some more.
Awesome.
Sounds
All
good.
right, with that, chat, we're going to end the live stream. We're going to go backstage and yeah, we'll see you on, I think, Sunday we have our live benefit
Sunday?
at 3
Yep.
p.m. And then we're live again on Monday with River Dance Mining, who are also in Alaska. We just love everybody in Alaska. So there you go.
Awesome.
All right.
We'll have to
See you guys on the next one.
All right.
Have a good one. Thanks.
Bye.
Later, everybody.